Welcome to our channel. Today, we're taking you on an exciting journey to explore the best places to visit in Angola. Now, I know what you're thinking. Angola? That's specific. And you're right, it is. But that's what makes this so exciting. We're going off the beaten path, folks. Forget Paris, forget Rome, forget your uncle's timeshare in Florida. We're talking about a country with a rich history, vibrant culture, and landscapes that will blow your mind. Stay tuned to discover some hidden gems and must-see destinations in this beautiful country. Trust me, by the end of this video, you're going to want to book a flight. Let's go. All right, first stop, Luanda. Now, Luanda is the capital of Angola, and let me tell you, this city is a whirlwind. On one hand, you've got beautiful beaches, a sparkling coastline, and skyscrapers reaching for the sky. You can stroll along the marginal, Luanda's beachfront promenade, sip on some gindungo, and soak up the sun. But Luanda's not just about beaches and cocktails. It's also a city steeped in history. You've got the Fortaleza de São Miguel, a 16th century fortress that's now a museum. And don't miss the Museu Nacional de Antropologia, where you can learn about Angola's diverse cultures and traditions. Oh, and did I mention the nightlife? Luanda knows how to party. Next up, we're trading the city buzz for something a little wilder. Get ready for Kisama National Park, folks. Imagine this. Vast savannas, rolling hills, and animals roaming free. We're talking elephants, zebras, giraffes, the whole gang's here. Kisama is actually a national success story. During the Civil War, the park lost almost all its wildlife. But through conservation efforts, they've brought it back to life. Now, what can you do in Kisama? Well, you can hop on a safari, of course. Imagine yourself cruising through the park, binoculars in hand, spotting lions lounging in the shade, or a cheetah sprinting across the plains. Kisama is also home to hundreds of bird species. Birdwatchers, get your cameras ready. Just remember, folks, admire the wildlife from a safe distance. From the wilds of Kisama, we're heading to the coast again, this time to the beautiful city of Benguela. Now, Benguela is a fascinating mix of old and new. You've got the stunning beaches, of course, where you can relax, soak up the sun, and maybe even try some fresh seafood. But Benguela is also steeped in history. This city was a major port during the colonial era. Take a stroll through the city centre, and you'll find colourful colonial buildings, bustling markets, and a laid-back vibe that's impossible not to love. One place you have to visit is the Benguela train station. This architectural gem is like stepping back in time, and if you're a history buff, you can't miss the Museu Nacional de Arqueologia. Here you can delve deeper into Angola's past, from pre-colonial artifacts to exhibits on the slave trade. Okay folks, buckle up because we're heading south to Lubango, a city nestled amidst mountains and breathtaking scenery. Lubango is all about dramatic landscapes and fresh mountain air. Now, the star of the show here is undoubtedly the Cristo Rey, a towering statue of Jesus Christ that stands atop Mount Moco. You can take a cable car to the top for panoramic views of the city and the surrounding countryside. Trust me, the pictures you'll take will be Instagram-worthy, to say the least. But Lubango is not just about the views. You can also explore the Serra de Leyva, a winding mountain pass with hairpin turns and breathtaking drops. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can hike to the Tundavala Fenda, a dramatic chasm with dizzying views of the abyss below. Just don't look down if you're scared of heights. Hold on tight, folks, because we're switching gears and heading to the desert. Namibe in southern Angola is where the desert meets the ocean, creating a landscape that's both beautiful and bizarre. Think towering sand dunes plunging into the Atlantic Ocean. The main attraction here is the Namibe Desert, home to the unique Welwitschia mirabilis, a plant that can live for thousands of years. Namibe is not just about sand and strange plants. visit the Arco, a natural rock arch carved by ocean waves. And if you're feeling adventurous, try quad biking, sandboarding or kite surfing. Prepare to be wowed, folks, because we're about to witness one of nature's most impressive displays of power, Calendula Falls. Imagine this, a wall of water cascading down from over 300 feet, creating a thunderous roar. Calendula Falls is the second largest waterfall in Africa, and it's truly a sight to behold. The sheer force of the water plunging into the gorge below is mesmerizing. You can feel the spray on your face from hundreds of feet away. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Tundavalla Gap, a place so dramatic it feels like you're on the edge of the world. Imagine this, sheer cliffs plunging thousands of feet into the valley below, creating a panoramic vista that will take your breath away. Tundavalla Gap is not for the faint of heart. The best time to visit Tundavalla Gap is at sunset. Imagine the sky ablaze with colour, casting long shadows across the valley below. Get ready to step back in time, folks, because we're heading to Mbanza, Congo, the ancient capital of the Congo Kingdom. This city, once a bustling hub of trade and culture, is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. Mbanza, Congo is like a living museum. You can wander through the ruins of the royal palace and feel the weight of history all around you. One of the most important sites in Mbanza, Congo is the Kulumbimbi, the remains of a 15th century church. And speaking of impressive architecture, you can't miss the Nkondo, a large circular walled enclosure that was once the king's enclosure. It's a fascinating example of traditional African architecture, and it offers a glimpse into the lives of the Congo people centuries ago. Ready for some relaxation after all that history? Then pack your swimsuit and sunscreen, folks, because we're heading to Ilha de Musulo, a tropical paradise just a stone's throw from Luanda. Imagine this, white sand beaches, crystal clear turquoise waters and swaying palm trees. Ilha de Musulo is the perfect place to unwind, soak up the sun and forget about all your worries. Now, how do you get to this island paradise, you ask? Well, you can take a boat from Luanda, of course. Once you're on Ilha de Musulo, you can choose to relax on the beach, go for a swim or try your hand at some water sports. You can go jet skiing, kayaking or even rent a boat and explore the surrounding coastline. And if you're a foodie, you're in for a treat. Ilha de Musulo is known for its fresh seafood, and there are plenty of restaurants and beach shacks serving up delicious grilled fish, prawns and other local delicacies. Our final stop on this Angolan adventure takes us to Quito Cuanavale, a place of historical significance. Now, this isn't your typical tourist destination. It's not about beautiful beaches or breathtaking scenery. Quito Cuanavale is about remembering the past, about understanding the struggles that shaped modern-day Angola. You see, Quito Cuanavale was the site of a pivotal battle during the Angolan Civil War. Visiting Quito Cuanavale is a reminder of the human cost of war, of the resilience of the Angolan people, and the importance of peace. You can visit the battlefields, see the remnants of tanks and other military equipment, and pay your respects at the memorials dedicated to those who lost their lives. It's a sobering experience, but an important one. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there's always hope for a brighter future. Thanks for joining us on this virtual tour of Angola. We've explored bustling cities, wild national parks, serene beaches and historical landmarks. But this is just a taste of what Angola has to offer. From the vibrant culture to the warm hospitality of its people, Angola is a country that will stay with you long after you've left. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more travel guides and adventures. And be sure to tell us in the comments which destination in Angola you'd love to visit. See you in the next video.